A family at war. The arguments, the fighting, the tears. It's tearing them apart. They want to put things right, but don't know how. Bring on family mediator Alia. She has ways of getting families back together. Home life for this family of 3 is a constant battle.
Stop lying!
That is all.
What?
Blah, 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 and whatever.
Piss off! You're an idiot. You're an idiot, okay? Ooh.
Tony's contract cleaning keeps him busy from 6 in the morning till 6 at night. But then when he gets home, the cleaning doesn't stop.
The bed should be nice and straight after you've made it, and you should be able to flip a coin on top of it and it should stay nice and straight.
Well, these are my clothes, but as you can see, they're all folded.
I am the only person in this house that cleans the loo.
And Tony has arguments with daughter Kayla about the state of her room.
I keep sorting it out on a
You
weekly
do
basis.
not! On a weekly basis, my butt!
Or more.
But he's just a clean freak. You are.
Shut up.
It's just a constant battle, like every day.
For a 16-year-old, if your biggest worry is that her room isn't clean, I think you're doing pretty well.
Things have got so bad in this family, they openly talk of splitting up.
What if I wanted to?
Well, I'm out of here. You have to sell the house, I have my half of the house money, and I'll bugger off.
What, just like
Simple as
that?
that,
20
yeah.
years down the
Just
Googler.
like that.
It's
You're
not just
moving
your
out.
house, mate. So we just call it quits now and save all the hassle.
Shut up.
This family desperately needs help. So we're sending them away for 3 days. They're going to spend that time at this secluded farm cottage. There's no TV, no phone, just their own problems to sort out.
It's absolutely awesome.
My room, this one.
Actually, I'm happy with the cleanliness of this room. And the bed looks nicely made.
If Tony thinks it's going to be a relaxing retreat, he's in for a surprise. While Alia hasn't met them before, she knows all about their problems.
Hello. Hi, I'm Alia.
Oh, hello.
Hi. Karina.
Karina.
Hi, Karina.
Kayla.
Hi, Kayla.
Hi.
Alia. Hi. So what do you most want out of your dad?
For him to spend more time with me and to, like, put more interest into what I do and stuff at school and sport and listen to me when I tell him about what I want to be.
Yeah. So you don't feel like he listens at the moment?
No.
How does it make you feel?
Annoyed and sad because I want a father who's more involved.
I need more time with my family, but I don't get it because of my work commitments. Kayla would probably be a better kid if I had more time to put in to our relationship. That's probably why some things have been slipping.
There are some situations in my family life that I'm not happy with, but as to how you fix them, I don't know. I've been trying. I guess what I'd like to see come from this is maybe Tony have a greater understanding, because if he understood, I think he might be different.
Tony clearly didn't understand that these 3 days are about working on the family's problems.
Alia, I did not realise that this was going to be a 24/7 situation.
Okay.
And I thought at some stage we'd be able to enjoy it at the end of the day.
It sounds quite absolute. You're saying that you've had no break all day.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to understand where it is that you're not feeling like you've had any opportunity.
Maybe I've had an hour lie down on the grass.
I'm just trying to understand where you feel like you've had no opportunity to have a break.
No, I'm just shocked that it's just going to go on and on until right into the evening, until when we go to bed.
And I understand that you've said,
Rather than
I
it's
heard
just going
you.
on and on.
Yeah, I've heard you.
Yeah, well, so
Okay.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I've heard you.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you
I know you
say...
have.
What was that for?
Well, I know you've heard me. I'm just telling you, I know you've heard me.
Okay.
Even though they all live together, they've lost the ability to talk openly and to listen to one another.
What would you most like your father to know?
My purpose in life is not to make his life difficult. I'm just living how I do, and it just pisses him off.
So you don't wake up in the morning and...
I don't think, oh, I'm going to make Dad angry today, but it seems to happen.
It's not that I'm angry, Kayla. It's just that I want you to learn how to look after your room and your clothes and yourself so that you know how to do it later on in life.
Oh my gosh, my room's not even that bad. Why is this an issue? It's because you're a control freak and you can't let it go. You cannot let it go.
No, I'm not going to answer that. What's the point?
So what do you think of what's going on over here, Tony?
I only go on about the room because I have to, because I'm too tired to keep doing it all myself. I just want Kayla to learn life skills and all that as well.
At the expense of your relationship with her?
Well, no, I don't really want it to go to that extreme, no.
It's not going to that extreme, it's at that extreme.
It's at that extreme. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I suppose it is. Good point.
But it's not just Tony's relationship with Kayla that needs attention.
Maybe we could work on mine and Tony's relationship as well. I know Tony loves me, but I don't know if he'd be there if shit hit the fan. Yeah.
Well, I think it's obvious that Tony is the linchpin in this family. The girls are quite clearly want to make headway in their life, and they've got a similar attitude in terms of things that they can achieve and an awareness of their own behaviour, and Tony just doesn't seem to get it.
But then later in the evening, Tony springs a surprise.
Karina, I was thinking if I packed Hillcrest higher and just did all my hours before that, which I can go and pick up my daughter, bring her home. All it means is that I would be losing 15 hours a week.
And you put more time into Kayla?
I'm all for it, yeah.
That sounds awesome.
I will do that. I'll give my notice.
Don't use all that time for extra cleaning.
Well, I'll have to do more.
It's not to be spent on extra cleaning.
I didn't actually think that he'd give up 15 hours because he's so tight, but obviously we do mean more to him than money, which is great.
That's unreal, actually. It's kind of tingly up my spine material. Not next year.
All the spine-tingling feelings are lost the next day when Tony decides to take a bath before breakfast.
Get out of the bath, I want to make you breakfast.
A long bath.
Dad! Oh, shit. You have to get out of the bath now. Dad, hurry up and get out of the bath. Dad, your breakfast is getting cold. Ouch.
Last night, Tony seemed a changed man, but this is the old Tony.
Last night we said that we would be here and ready to go at 9:30.
Yep.
It is now 10 past 10.
Yep. And? So it's a little bit late, so what? Is that a big crime?
Do you have any idea of how you sound right now?
No, I'm just asking you, is that a big crime? You're talking down to me like I'm a little child because we're half an hour late.
Tony's dark side has reared its ugly head. Karina and Kayla have seen it many times. But can Alia rein in this out-of-control dad? At the start of day 2, Tony is back to his bad old ways.
Oh, what are you doing now?
Last night we said that we would be here and ready to go at 9:30.
You're talking down to me like I'm a little child because we're half an hour late.
You've made an assumption that I'm talking down to you and speaking to you like a child.
Okay, well, maybe you're not. Maybe I'm wrong then.
A lot of the family's problems can be traced back to Tony's 20 years working as a cleaner. Split shifts, morning and evening, and then he does more cleaning when he gets home.
What do you get out of cleaning?
Nothing. I just do it to make a living. So it's absolute drudgery right through, really.
And so
I'd say it's the worst job you could possibly imagine.
what we really should be addressing is the fact that when Tony goes to work and switches off, he feels lonely and isolated. And when he comes home, his wife and daughter aren't sensitive to that, nor do they understand it. So they aren't able to give him the support that is needed for him to change his life. So we're going to do an exercise where we get to hear some of those conversations that you've been having with yourself.
Sure.
All right, so if you take a seat here.
Sure. Sometimes the conversation with myself is, oh, I'm starting to feel a bit depressed with cleaning. I'm sick of cleaning. Really, I'm finding this depressing, doing the same thing every day and cleaning up other people's mess.
Karina, your face when he said he felt depressed with cleaning.
Yeah, no, I was actually surprised by that. I didn't actually realise. He's never said that to me.
Now Tony is going to swap roles. Karina's going to be Tony, and Tony will give himself some wise advice.
Oh, it's Monday, it's 3:30. I'm off to start my shift. It's so depressing. I don't want to do it anymore. It's just overwhelming. I'm all alone. I don't like this.
You need to have a look at your life and you need to try and make things better.
I need the money. I've got to get the money and
Okay, money's not everything. Surely
I can't
you
do
can give it up
better.
for a while and
This
look
is
for
all I
something
can
else.
do. I'm hopeless. This is it. This is it for me.
I'm sure you could do a lot of other things. You're a fit, able-bodied man. There's plenty of other work available to you.
Do you feel won over?
Yes, I feel one over. I'm going to cook my wife a meal. Thanks for your advice.
No problem.
It got me thinking about my working situation that I've been in for the past 20 years. You know, that there's not really that much going for it, and that there's other stuff out there that's a lot better.
The other issue this family has to work on is the arguing between Kayla and Tony. Alia's got another role play, a typical argument between father and daughter, but Tony has to watch.
Kayla, are you wearing singlets? You must wear a singlet.
No!
You must wear a singlet.
God.
You've got to wear a singlet.
Mum, come and get Dad away!
You need to wear a singlet or you're going to get sick. Come back. Kayla!
Go away!
For the prescription and for the doctor as well.
No, I'm not.
You've got to wear a singlet.
No, I don't
You've
want
got to wear a singlet.
Nah.
So when you argue, this is what it's like.
Sometimes it has been, yeah. I think that behaviour as a father, trying to get through to his daughter the best way he knows how.
Do you want to have a go at role-playing yourself?
No, I'm not going to do it.
Why won't you do it?
I don't want to.
Why not, so I can understand?
Because it's too difficult. It's impossible for me to just sort of turn it on like that.
I think you should give it a go. I really do, because you might learn something from it. Please try. I really think it's important that you give it a go, Tony.
Okay, I'll give it a go then, I suppose.
Alia's had an idea to disrupt the usual pattern of arguing.
Okay, so what we're going to do when we go back in there is that you're going to break his state. You can just bear hug him and surprise him.
Kayla, I think that you should be wearing singlets that cover up your chest and your kidneys, because that's how the cold's getting in, so that it can keep you warm.
Dad, I've got a question. When you were my age, did you wear singlets?
I used to wear singlets, or if I didn't wear singlets, I used to wear T-shirts that
Yeah,
tucked in.
T-shirts. T-shirts. Just calm down about it. Just leave me.
Okay.
Please, just leave it.
Okay, well, just remember that I love you. And
Yeah, I
hope
love you too, and I want you to stop
And
going
if
on.
you know any singlets, I would just buy. That's it.
Good.
Okay.
Okay, a little bit different, isn't it? Again?
Yeah.
What was it like when she came up and hugged you?
Nice.
You sort of hung back a bit.
And I don't want to be sort of too mushy.
All right, make him mushy.
Oh, yeah.
There we go, mush him up.
I guess I sort of haven't been brought up that way, where there wasn't sort of that many hugs and stuff. I suppose that's what.
I know now that he's doing it because he cares and loves for me. Before, all I could see was red.
I think Tony's made great inroads today. He processes things differently, so you don't see the big aha moments that a lot of other people do. I think that's because he doesn't quite have that emotional vocabulary to express what they mean to him.
After dinner, Karina wants a mushy hug of her own.
When I went to hug Tony, I just didn't feel like I was given a hug back. It felt a bit one-sided. Yeah, a bit disappointing, really.
Karina's disappointment doesn't go away.
Well, how do you think it feels to me when I try to give you a hug, like you've asked, and then you reject me?
I am.
How do you think
I'm
that
not
makes me
rejecting,
feel?
I'm just having a quiet moment.
Yeah,
That's
but to
all.
me, I'm being rejected.
No, you're not being rejected. I just finished the dishes. Oh, no, don't go away. It's all
No,
right. Oh, you feel rejected? Okay,
no,
sorry.
it's all right.
And things get even worse when Tony's cleaning job comes up again.
I need to get out of cleaning altogether, but it's not just going to happen like that.
Why not?
Big slide backwards, is it, Kayla?
Of course. He's
What are you
not going to
talking
change
about?
anything. He's not going to quit cleaning.
I'm not living in a dream world, Kayla. It's reality.
It's not a dream world. If I can get a job, I'm 16 years old, you can get a job.
I will quit cleaning if I can find work.
Kayla, did today not happen?
Obviously.
Where are you coming from?
Oh, I'm not even going to bother.
Oh, I don't believe it.
Tony,
What's wrong with
Tony, can you just go out of the room for a minute?
Yeah.
And just think about what you've just done.
Yeah.
Now. Do it now.
I don't understand. I don't think I've even
Do
done
it now. Just go away. Don't take your pudding.
Yeah, I am.
Fuck.
I knew it. I knew today wasn't sinking in. I just knew it.
Well, I feel absolutely demoralised now.
Is all the good work undone? Can Alia put things right tomorrow, their last day?
Morning, Tony.
How's it?
Good, how you sleep?
Good. Yeah, pretty good. Not holding up this morning.
Good,
Not in the
thank
bathroom.
you. Thank you.
Alia is making slow progress in fixing the problems between Tony and daughter Kayla. And last night it took a turn for the worse when Tony announced he wouldn't give up work straight away.
Well, if I can get a job, I'm 16 years old, you can get a job.
I will quit cleaning if I can find work.
It also didn't go down well with wife Karina.
After that happened and we realised that he didn't get it, me and Kayla just divorced him for the rest of the night, if you know what I mean. It's just, yeah.
Is there a line that you've drawn for yourself by coming away this weekend?
What I know is that my husband is not there for me emotionally, and I need that. I don't know how to get through to him, and I don't think I ever will be able to. It doesn't mean that I don't love him, because I do. But maybe that's not enough. Yeah.
This weekend was supposed to fix the arguing between Tony and Kayla, but it's led in a totally unexpected direction.
If I took my daughter and left, what I would tell myself is this is the best thing I'm doing for myself and my daughter. It's the best thing that I can do for my family, which is me and Kayla. How would you feel if I separated from your father?
You know I've always wanted you to do that anyway, so why are you asking?
Because I want to make sure you're okay about it.
I am.
It's time to break the news to Tony, but this is adults only.
Karina now has some things that she would like to share with you.
Tony, it has become obvious to me over this weekend that we have major difficulties in our relationship, and for some reason, I don't know why, you can't see it. So I have decided to separate from you, but return on the 1st of January if you meet some criteria that I'm going to tell you now.
Oh. When are you separating me from me?
I won't be going home with you tonight.
You're not?
No.
You kidding?
I'm not kidding.
Great. That bad? I didn't even see it coming.
Well, I realise that.
So what about all the payments on the house and all that and everything else?
Do you want to hear my conditions? Or
Yeah, I do. Of course I do. Carry on.
The first condition is that you start counselling with me.
What can I say?
When you think back over this weekend, are there any times when you felt that you've behaved in a bad way? Or in a way that's not appropriate for a father or a husband?
Oh, I'm not even going to answer. Can't be bothered. If you leave me, you leave me. Fair enough.
The second criteria for me to come back on the 1st of January is I want you to resign from all your cleaning jobs and look for other work.
And then what am I going to do for another job?
Excuse me, let me just interrupt you.
Yeah.
Your wife is leaving you.
Yes, I realise that.
And if you want her to return, you
Yes.
do these two things
Yes.
that signal to her that you are willing to make changes to improve your marriage.
Yes.
That is what she wants to see happen in order for her to return.
Oh.
Karina's had this conversation with herself many times before. I think that coming away on this weekend really just accelerated, or it was a place for her to find the courage to finally do what she's been threatening to do for a long time.
I'm surprised. I'm not shocked, I'm just surprised. It's not enough to shock me. Just have to see how it goes. She might not be gone for good. Just have to see if I can do what she wants me to do. If I decide to do what she wants me to do, that is. Karina, I just want to know where you're going to take Kayla.
Is that all you came up to say to me?
Oh, no. It's not the only thing I came up to say to you.
Are you able to change? I want a better life for you.
I still don't want you to go away.
The 3 days are over.
See ya.
They
Bye.
arrived in one car, but are leaving in two.
I don't even know what I've done. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. Good luck, Tony.
I've got a lot to think about.
Good luck.
Bye.
Best wishes. See you, Tony.
Ali has tried her best to help this family. They know what needs to be done, but will they follow it through? Karina and Tony did separate for a short time, but 2 months later, they're back together.
We had a counselling session and that helped us a lot. Fortunately for me, Karina decided to come back and give it another go.
Tony also dropped one of his more stressful cleaning shifts.
Tony and I have always really loved each other, and things aren't all perfect, but they're so much better than they were. And I feel like he's really listening to me now and to Kayla.
And we are getting on better together. Kayla's actually been cleaning her room. I know it's hard to believe, but it's actually true.
Unfortunately, the smiles didn't last for long. A few months later, Karina and Tony decided to split up for good. Kayla is spending time with both of them.